Alright everybody, made a run to Ace Hardware today. Got me some bolts because a lot of these bolts in the manifold were just rusty and just in poor shape. And of course I was missing some because they were broke. So I'm gonna get all the bolts in their respective holes, see if I have enough, and try to get these manifolds bolted on tonight. Alright, I got the bolts all figured out where they're gonna go. I bought way more bolts than I needed. And Ace is not the cheapest place to get them, but they had them and they were closer than Crapwoods. So went to Ace. Gotta take the covers off and try to get them installed. Anti-seize is gonna be your friend, and I'm probably just gonna anti-seize all the way up the shaft of the bolt because even the shafts of the bolt were really rusted. The old ones I took out, so probably just coat everything in anti-seize. And I might go run a tap in that real quick before I put it on. Let me go do that. Alright, I got the passenger side manifold wormed in there. I had to like shove it all the way down past the starter and everything and kind of flip it a whole 360 to get it to where it needs to be because I did not want to take the AC bracket off. But it's in there. Okay, finally after a couple hours got this side on. Just because a machinist digs out broken bolts, don't assume that he tapped the holes. I had to tap the holes to get the bolts to go. I put new motor mounts on this a long time ago, and the manifold at the front is hitting the motor mount. It's got like a heat shield to protect the rubber is what it is. It's hitting the heat shield. Then I had it all on there, and that back one would not go in because the frame was in the way, because that back bolt is like 4 inches long. So I had to take it back out, put the bolt in first, slide it back in there. That's the passenger side on. Those bolts torqued to 18 foot-pounds. Time to do the driver's side. That'll probably be a lot less fun because I got the steering column to contend with, but although I was able to get it out, so we'll see. Today just must be one of those days. Everything's fighting me. Which you have those days, but my snap-on battery light, the battery's dead. So now I found a bulb to put in this drop light. It was just, more time away from actually getting these manifolds on. Alright everybody, it's about, I think it's almost 9 o'clock. The driver's side manifold dropped in a lot easier. The way it's shaped is totally different, and all I had to do was take the dipstick back out and take the power steering pump off, and it just fell right in. But I tapped those holes out, cleaned them. There's nothing like the feeling of a bolt going into a freshly tapped hole. It's just so easy. There's no resistance. So did that. So yeah, lesson to be learned. Just because a machinist removes broken bolts, don't expect him to have tapped the holes. And I thought about that too. Like I should just check them while I got these on the bench and out of the car, but I didn't. So yeah, live and learn. But got them on. I think next is just put the carburetor and the plumbing and all that stuff on. Now it's just a bunch of piddly stuff. Like the bulk of it's done. Now it's just all the piddly stuff. The shroud, the fan, the pulleys, belts and hoses. Remember where all the wiring went, how it routed and all that. Fixing some of the wiring so I don't burn the car down. And then trying to run it. I'm probably just going to slap the carburetor on there and then see if it'll run that way. If it doesn't run that good, I'll rebuild it then. But yeah, I'm just going to try to get this thing running. In the words of David Freiberger, don't get it right, just get it running. Referring to projects and stuff. You'll spend so much time worrying about saving up money and buying the best parts and trying to get it right that you'll never get it running because you're always waiting. It's like what they say about writing. It's like what they say about waiting for the right time to do something. There never is a right time. So yeah, just dropping a little philosophy while working on cars. But yeah, it's getting late, so I was hoping to have this done in like an hour or two, but boy was I wrong. But yep, stay tuned for more, that's for sure. And check out my other videos. And if I can edit this down to a short, I'll see if I can do that too. But it's a good looking engine, good looking car. I can't wait to hear it run. Thanks for watching.